Welcome to HobbyEXP. My name is Cheston, and I'm here with my good friend Terry. Terry, how you doing, mate?
I'm doing good, yes. Hello.
Hey. So, you're probably wondering, why am I asking Terry to be here? Well, just this past weekend, I hosted a little Gundam Community Event with HobbyEXP, obviously the channel, the Card Archive, and as well as Decklist Gaming. Big shout out to them for lending us the store. Now, it wasn't a massive turnout, I gotta admit, but it was still good fun. So, Terry, how did you find the event, first off?
It was sick. Basically, although there wasn't terribly many people that came, everybody that came, we generally known each other for a couple months now since the game has launched. We've
Nice.
all been consistently playing, so we basically know each other pretty well, and the vibes were generally okay. Even though it's a midday and everybody just literally just woke up and came. So it was just slow at the start. But yeah, we did get to like a point where we're just chit chatting and then doing Gundam, which is fun.
Yeah, fair enough. Look, it was a Saturday. It's just like a nice easy day for everyone to get there. So yeah, sweet as man. Have you started making any of the prizing that you won?
Uh, no, not yet. I had way too many kids to go through. But I started. I think I've started in the last 2 months about 5 kits,
Wow.
and
Okay.
they're all just half done. I just decided, oh yeah, lost interest. Go to the next one. Lost interest.
Yep.
Go to the next one. And now that I have 7 boxes of open Gundam that I have to finish, so
Yeah.
I haven't
Okay.
I decided I'll not start another one until I finish one.
You know what? That's a good philosophy, right? I feel like everyone kind of starts and stops projects all the time, but hope you enjoy it. For those who weren't aware, Terry won. What did you win? You had the release
Char
event
resource?
box,
Yep.
the golden bear guy from the Gundam base that was in Sydney fairly recently, the
Yep.
char resource, obviously some
hmm
packs. Um,
Packs and the Unicorn Gundam promo from
yeah, yeah,
first release. Yeah.
yeah, sweet as. Um, did you get a chance to go to the Gundam base, by the way?
Well, I did. Didn't get much though. I
Hmm.
decided my bank account is looking pretty grim. Because I collect Pokemon, I collect Gundam now before
Oh,
playing the game, and I do Gunpla as well. And those hobbies spread out is a hit to the wallet to say the least. You can see there.
yeah,
Uh,
yeah. I was gonna say, that's Mega Evolutions there, my friend. Okay, okay.
yeah,
I
it's,
see
it's a
you.
new
I
job.
see you. I
Yeah,
see you. I see you.
and
Okay.
it's just way too much money. So I only got 2 kits. One is the Gundam base, uh, Grandpa Gundam, the
Nice,
high grade one,
nice,
and
nice,
I
nice,
got
nice.
the red Astal pink. I don't know what's it called, the pink one,
Okay.
which is
Oh,
really
that's
sick.
the eco plastic one or something like
Yeah,
that, wasn't it?
Eco Plastic. Yeah,
Yeah,
I like
nice.
red Astral. That's the only reason I got it, and I
Yeah,
thought, oh, a cool, sick looking one, exclusive. Uh,
sweet.
and I fell for the trap. So
Look, I'm just glad I didn't have to wait, 5 hours or whatever it was to line up there. So,
yeah,
anyway, anyway, so you won the event. It wasn't a lot of us, but it was good fun nonetheless. I'm just gonna show your deck now. Give me two
hmm
seconds. Let's take a look see at this. So for all the people at home, oop, there we go. Uh, this is a typical red blue Pepsi deck, quote unquote.
yep,
Let's sort of walk through what you've got here. So, you want to start by just giving us an overview of the deck
yeah,
as a
yeah.
whole?
Overview. The whole purpose of this deck is to generally play aggro whilst having ping damage from Guntank, Ankshaw, Kshatriya, and Merida. Those are
Mm-hmm.
the main cards that does ping damage. Whilst having a good end game with Banshee mode, just to give it a sort of last push if you need it. Uh, Generally, or in my case, and this is my case, I run 8 of the 2-1-2-2s. In this case, it's the GM and the Sakumarana.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I run 4 copies of Guntank, 4 copies of Anxia, 4 copies of Razel, like every blue deck.
Yep.
Those are basically the staples there. Grandpa Gundam, some people run three, some people run four. I decided to run four because I generally like the pressure it can provide
Yeah,
on
plus
turn
extra
four.
AP is good.
Yeah, I can throw it down, normally I have two or one other unit that's a 2-1-2-2. So it
Hmm.
would be 3 AP, and then I have a link on turn four when it actually matters, due to being a rush deck. Something's a bit weird is I'm not running any Corsica base in this deck because I generally think
Yeah.
Corsica base is a bit too clunky to say. If you want to run it, it really only works when you play on your turn.
Yep, that's
And I
true.
generally think with the curve, your 3/3 turn or your turn that you can use it and use another link or something like that is not worth to be able to actually put it in. For
Yeah.
example, if you play on your 3/3 turn, you get a Torgis, sure, but you use up all your resources and you only get one unit out. In my thinking, it's just not really worth it, and it's a 4/2 that can be bounced by Sword Strike. Uh, since everybody's playing that
Didn't even think.
card.
Yeah, didn't even think about that because I was gonna say that's probably a matchup that might be a bit tricky for you, right? Because you have some aggro elements to this deck, but Sword Strike just seems to be a bit of a menace right now.
Yeah, Sword Strike is a bit of a menace. There's also I've seen online,
Hmm.
that might come into meta a bit. The the plane with Caligra, that one that's like on deploy, you can return a 2 health minion to your opponent's hand.
Oh, is that
That might
set
get in
two?
play. I think it's set one, but just
Oh.
nobody plays it because it was a card that was discovered late, like red blue. The
Oh.
deck itself.
I'm really
Yeah,
curious now. I'm literally just on my phone, just want to double check what card is it? Um, there's a plane on it, so it's got to be in blue.
it's
Blue.
no, it's a white. It's a white
Oh, it's a
fighter.
white card. Oh, okay.
Yeah. I
Unit.
generally don't know the name of it. Forgive me.
No, no, that's
It's
cool. That's cool.
I only just saw it like 2 days ago. I was like, oh, that card might get a play in the next set.
Yeah,
But
okay. Let's see, let's see, let's see. It's not Sky Grasper.
maybe it's set
Oh,
two. But
Kagali's Sky Grasper. Choose one
yeah,
enemy
yeah.
unit that is level 2 or lower, return it to its owner's hand.
No, it's level
Oh!
2 health or lower, level 2 or lower.
Yeah,
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 so you
level.
can return a Swords, you can return your blue greens, all your tokens you can return. Yeah, which is pretty sick. Uh,
Okay.
I'm guessing a lot of them
Okay.
not don't run it because they want their low cost for blockers. But I feel like with meta changing and everybody's going to rush, it might see a bit of play in the future.
That's
Anyway,
interesting.
going off topic here, yeah.
Yeah,
But
no,
yeah,
that's
that's
cool,
what
man.
I'm
That's cool. That's cool.
generally
That's cool.
something I run a bit differently than most people. Again, I don't run any Corsicas.
Mm,
I
mm.
chose to run Battle of Ace instead of Close Combat.
Yeah, I
Most people
was
run
gonna
Close
ask you
Combat.
about that. Have you tested both? Is there a reason why you chose one over the other?
Uh, I I used to run Close Combat, but I changed Battle of Aces due to purple being a thing. And I feel like that one extra damage on damage unit
Oh.
could come in handy, even though I didn't run into anybody playing purple that day. But yeah, it's just
Yeah.
a general thing. I thought that the one extra damage to a damage unit might come in more handy if people were playing purple. That's the only reason I chose Battle of Aces over close combat. I
Yeah,
didn't
that
get to use it. It came off burst twice, which is the same as close combat, I guess. But yeah, I didn't get to use the actual effect of it generally this event. So it is what it is.
cool. Okay. Okay. Well, it seems like a fairly understood kind of deck. I guess in terms of what would you are you gonna take this deck into set two? Do you see any like improvements maybe? Is there anything you think
Um,
right now you want to
Yeah,
cut
I've
or anything like
been
that?
I've been brewing a bit, just
Mm.
on my own. I'm having a look because I do think cyber new types, the four card Psycho Gundam,
Oh yeah,
that
yeah, yeah.
yeah, those cyber new type is the same as Marida.
Mm.
So the small Cassatras,
Yeah,
baby
okay.
Psycho Gundam, big Cassatra, big Psycho Gundam, Banshee. I feel it would be a really strong mid late game deck. But at the same time, with green blue still being a thing, and I think they only get stronger in set two because everybody's going to play a bit slower due to there being higher cost cards, like um like Gundam Espion, I think it's called,
Epion?
and Epion, yeah, sorry,
Yep.
Epion, and
Not Espion the Pokemon.
yeah, I get confused, but yeah, Gundam Epion,
Epion. Yep.
Psycho Gundam.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
There is the seven cores G-Quarks, the seven cores Haman, Quilby, I believe it's called. So I'm missing
Jubilee.
all the names because I did watch all the series in Chinese,
Ah.
so
Oh.
English names are a bit new to me.
Yep. That makes sense. That makes sense. What is Jubilee in Chinese? Out of curiosity.
I think it's something along the line of Qbili, but in Chinese characters. I
Oh.
can't really remember because it was when I was a child as well.
Yeah. 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 That's cool, man. That's
Quite
cool.
old series. Yeah.
All right.
So yeah, I believe the Simon New type might have a chance. I
Mhm.
believe Neon Xeon might have a chance, but it'll be less blue. Uh,
Hmm.
with Merida and Haman being a thing, just extra ping. I believe you might want to run white with that, which is blockers and then going to higher cost ping for damage that way. But yeah, two kind of rough builds I'm going with is the Cyber or the Neon Xeon with Haman, Full Frontal, and Merida. It's kind of
Interesting.
cooking a bit yet, not done yet, but something like
Interesting.
that. Yeah.
Interesting. Would love to talk to you when that gets sorted out. I'm sure I'll see it at Decked Out. But that sounds awesome, man. So the day itself, there were only 3 rounds. What was your round one matchup like?
I ran into Harry. Uh,
Ah, a fellow Pepsi
ran into
player.
Harry on person. Yeah, he was running white blue that day. He had
Mhm.
Soul Strike and everything.
Mhm.
Was dreadful running into him because I know what he's playing. We chatted a bit earlier. So yeah, I know what he was playing. Ran into him. I drew into three bases on my starting hand,
Ooh.
which
Okay.
is less
After
than ideal.
after
But
Mulligan?
my after Mulligan, yeah. So
Wow.
I had three bases, and I believe I had a Cassatria and a Merida in my hand,
Okay.
which is kind of bad. Aggro deck doesn't have any aggro at the start, but I think Harry didn't draw into his curve as well. He had no early blockers.
Right.
Uh, he really only had Sword Strike later on, I think. But yeah, all my draws were better than his, so I kind of drew into a lot of my 2-1s I get to play. On my turn, I actually play my base down, which is turn three, level three. Since base is a level three one cost, I was able to play it down, and then drew a 2-1 and draw a 2-1 from actual draw, and play that
Sweet.
out and be able to just swarm him before he could
Yeah,
do.
yeah. It just sounds like you just aggroed him down.
Yeah. Again, after the chat afterwards, I realized we just both had a bricked hand, but
Yeah.
his is a lot worse because he didn't dream into anything, and I actually drew into
Yeah. Yeah.
my early game. So yeah,
Yeah.
that was kind of round one. It's scary running into blue white, mostly when I'm playing my blue red deck. Uh, I'm not scared of running into green blue because
Okay.
I can ping them down
Yep.
mostly
Yep.
without trading into them directly, and
Health
I
is
am
low.
rushy enough to I'm rushy enough to rush them as well. I'm not really generally not really scared running to green white because they're a bit more later game than blue white. I can normally either outrush them or be able to use banshee mode to clear out their bigger units and be able to win. I'm generally scared running into blue white because it's just such a wide deck right now. Blue white,
Mm.
you can have control, you have tempo, you can even have a rush with blue white. So it's really hard to run into them. But due
And since
to
it's a
us
best of,
being a
it's a.
group that we've been playing, yeah,
I was just gonna say, since it's a best of one format, you don't know what to expect from them, right? Because
yeah, yeah, exactly. On Thursday, before the event, we had our locals. It was only four people that showed up. I believe it was me, Doug, Tim, and Harry.
yep.
We kind of chatted on what we're going to bring on Saturday. So I kind of
Mm.
knew he was going blue white. He knew I was going blue red. On that day, I was running a green blue deck, and I was like, I might go back to blue red for the event because it's my deck that I'm the most comfortable with. So I've
Yeah,
went
yeah,
with
yeah.
it.
That's
Yeah.
that's good advice, man. Like you shouldn't play the meta. You should always play what you're most comfortable with. Like if I um on the day itself, I actually played purple red because I wanted to try something different. Because I'm like, I feel like purple is such a undiscovered, not really solved format sort of yet. But granted, we haven't had the biggest card pool as of yet. Like Barbados and stuff like that, they're great. There's nothing wrong with them at all. But to make it a full deck, I think it's still missing a few pieces. So yeah, nice man.
Yeah.
How was round two for you?
Round two, I versed. Sorry, I can't remember his name. I wrote I
Henry?
versed the white red. What's it
White
called?
red. Oh, Anas?
Um, oh yeah, Nas. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah. That's
I
cool.
couldn't,
That's
I
cool.
couldn't, I couldn't remember his name. I versed his deck. Our game was a bit weird though. Me and his.
Oh, how come?
Um, we just kind of us two. We never drew into curve, so we were always just having one unit down and then clearing board and then having another unit down and clearing board. So it went on for a lot longer than it should have.
Okay.
He ended up having Justice out, having the
Ooh.
two block and everything out, and I was able to drew into Banshee mode to kind of clear that and then win in the end.
Ah.
But yeah, it took. It was just such a weird game because tempo was weird. We were both off tempo of our respective decks, so we had a chat afterwards. We had a second game as well because we finished sort of fast, even though we drew into out of tempo because I think Harry and Henry was doing the thing, two
Yeah.
blockers, two blocker
Yeah.
decks.
Yeah.
Oh no, Henry was running the
Green
Rust deck, I
blue.
think.
Yeah, he was
Yeah,
he was playing
Rust.
green blue.
I believe someone was doing blocker or something, so it was taking longer. We had a second game.
Sure.
Second game when on tempo and actually he ended up beating me
Mm-hmm.
roughly, but still, one game. So you win,
Yeah.
you win. Basically,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. That's
It's,
uh
it's
that's really
really weird.
interesting.
It's a weird concept going out of tempo in such a early rough card game. But yeah,
Yeah.
it's
Okay.
just what happened. It's kind of weird.
Yeah, I wonder how Bandai are gonna address the game because I feel that a lot of the commentary I've seen around from like YouTube and just general players around, they're just saying that there's too much RNG at the moment with Gundam because we're a best of one, which in some games it works just fine, but in other games like this one, I feel that you're so dependent on getting those links. You're so dependent on a few things happening that if you don't see it, you just get absolutely minced. Like seeing Grandpa Gundam RX-78 with Amuro on curve is such a big shift in tempo, big shift in like I have now priority. I am now dictating the pace. It's quite difficult to come back from it, and yeah, and it just makes such a big difference that Link is a thing. It's a really cool mechanic. Don't get me wrong, really really cool mechanic, and I feel like they probably drew in some inspiration from Digimon. Having the tamers combined with
Yeah,
the Digimon and all sort of stuff. But yeah, I do wonder how they're going to address it. But yeah,
yeah.
and
Well, right now it's still a bit fast-paced game. I feel like it will
mm,
go into a more control pattern.
mm,
With Video 2 coming out as well.
yeah,
Again, like I said earlier, I think I said something about there being more bigger units.
for sure. So I do wonder
Yeah,
what set two is going to bring us.
yeah.
How that's going to change the meta and whatnot. And your last and final round, how did you go there?
I ran into a green blue 1 year war rush.
Henry?
Doug was playing it.
Oh,
Doug,
Doug,
yeah,
right, Dougie,
Doug.
sorry.
Yeah. Me and him
Undefeated?
were undefeated. Yeah, and we played against each other quite a lot because we're normally the ones that kind of just sat next to each other and just played.
Yeah, fair enough.
Uh, Basically, yeah, because we do go to the same events a lot. We go to Chatswood and we go to Decked Out
Ah,
most of
nice.
the time. So we played against each other a lot, so we know each other's deck quite a bit. And was going to beat me. I'm going to
Oh.
let it. He was going to beat me, but he made a misplay. He
Oh.
didn't calculate the kill line right, and then he just kind of let me went and kill him instead.
Right.
It was something with me having four shields left. and he has enough to kill me, but he's
Hmm.
too worried about me killing him and trade with my units, and I was able to kill him instead.
He's an
So
aggro deck. He should have just gone all in.
yeah, he gets. It's bad to say this about him behind his back, but he gets nervous and overthinks when it's like the final game and everything like that. So
That's
yeah,
fair enough, man. I feel like everyone kind of gets the jitters and all sorts of stuff.
yeah,
But oh,
good
that's a shame.
idiots.
That's a shame. Green, blue, rush, 1 year war, whatever you want to call it. It's just you just have to go hit hard, hit fast. Can't, if you can't, and if you somehow die out, which is entirely possible, like blue white, just like you, is such a terrifying deck to verse against it, because we have no real way to ping them down to get rid of their bodies, and they're just such big blockers. It's just really hard to do it. So
Yeah.
yeah, yeah, really really tough. I feel like we've already kind of touched on this. We've already talked about your deck and what you want to change. Um, any future goals that you want to work towards? Pokemon, any TCG related things, or all
TC
Gundam?
with yeah, I do want to be able to get a more consistent kind of deck going out because right now I'm the type of player that I like to play with 4 or 5 different decks just
Oh,
to
okay.
try them all out and decide which was my favorite. Which is why at the start of GDO 1, I was playing Wing Zero, and then
I
I
do remember
quickly
that.
switched to 1 Year War,
Yeah,
and I decided 1 Year War wasn't good enough. No, it wasn't. It's not what wasn't good enough. It wasn't consistent enough at the time
sure.
because it was the time where I run Gilgu and run everything like that into it as well. It
Mhm.
wasn't consistent enough, so went with Pepsi right around where Blue Red kind of made its kind of initial boom.
Mhm. Mhm. Mhm.
Because in the early days, it was actually just Wing Zero. You either run Wing Zero, or you run Freedom Blockers, or you run Rush, Zero
Yeah.
and Rush.
Yeah.
Yeah, those were the three decks, and then
Sure.
I kind of went Wing Zero first, and now I feel like it was way too slow for me. It's a bit RNG on the curve, so I didn't go for it. Didn't chase it any further.
Mhm.
I went for a rush deck, but I felt like that was a bit inconsistent as well because you don't draw into your stuff or you run out of gas, you could kind of just die midway. And
That's
I
the
made a
rush
promise
life.
to myself I will never play blue white because it takes way too long to play, and my brain doesn't allow me to think and calculate all the blockers and stuff. So I didn't
Sure.
do that.
Sure. Sure. Sure.
And actually drew inspiration from Harry. I saw him playing the blue red ping deck, and I was
Ah.
like, "Ooh, I'm gonna build one of those and try them out." And then I
Yeah.
did, and then it actually gave me my first real success in uh, new type challenge. I believe it was new type challenge. The second one I went to, which is the one hmm, in
Chatswood.
Alliance Games in Kingsford.
Oh, okay. Alliance Games, Kingsford. Great store. Great store.
Great store, yeah, friendly, really, really friendly staff there.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was meant to be a 16 seater, and then it got boosted into a 32 seater.
Oh,
So we
wow.
kind of just yeah, because we kind of just have normally it was the top 8 that gets the Stiletto card,
Yep.
but since they got boosted, so everybody had a more chance. So it was a top 4 that gets it, and the rest of us gets like the Gundam Unicorn promo basically, and an extra pack. So it
Yeah.
was kind of cool. I did came like sixth there. Sadly, I lost, kind of choked up in the last 2 games, and I lost those two. But due to me losing to the first place and me losing to a close third, so I got to get boosted up. And yeah, that's what my thing is. I like to try all kinds of different deck,
No, that's
and
good. That's
like to
good.
play them physically. I don't like to like go online and do sims, but you know how it is. I've been saying that I want to play G-Crocs a lot for the next GDO2,
Hmm.
and I just kind of realized these days because I'm running Sims a lot, it's just not going to work against Rush. Just doesn't have enough early game to work against Rush, and I don't think it will last in GDO2. Yeah, that's the main goal. I want to get consistent at playing the TCG.
Nice.
For
Nice.
Pokemon, I just want to finish collecting my Lucario set,
Oh, okay.
which is going to be impossible already because of Mega being a thing. So
Yep.
I have to collect the gold one and the SAR, and yeah, that's an impossible goal for now. But yeah,
Look, the price will hopefully drop in the future, but
hopefully with the
hopefully.
market, yeah. hopefully.
Yeah, Pokemon is I actually started slowly getting back into Pokemon at the moment. I'm just collecting the illustration rares. They're just so pretty. Like
Yeah.
yeah, just so pretty.
One of my friends, I'm not going to say his name here because I don't
Yeah, yeah,
think
of
he
course,
likes
of course.
me calling him out publicly.
Yeah.
But he collects. He started really ambitiously. Wanted to, oh yeah, I want to collect all of the IRs, illustration rares, in Scarlet and Violet.
That's a lot.
Yeah,
That seems
to
like
be
a
fair
lot.
to him, it was before Black and White that he said that
Okay.
because the Black and White set they had a illustration rare for every card in the set, so
Really?
156 or something. Yeah, yeah.
Whoa.
So yeah,
Whoa.
so yeah, that's the journey he's going on. He has completed most things up until Black and White,
Wow.
but Black and White is a thing, so you know.
Honestly,
That's why I
I
don't.
love that's a really cool idea. I didn't even think about that because, money is a thing.
Yeah, money is a thing.
Money is a thing.
That's generally his like only big hobby that he really spends a lot on. So I
Well, that's
guess that
good
makes
then.
sense.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he can channel it all into there.
it's kind of like an investment in the hobby at the same time. So
Yeah, yeah,
just going
yeah.
forward. Yeah,
Whatever keeps you busy and fun and stuff like that. But
yeah. At the time, I was going to him. I was like, why do you choose a thing that's ongoing to be your goal? You don't know when it's gonna end, and you don't know what's gonna happen.
I don't
Hence,
think it's
Black
gonna
and White
end
happened.
end anytime soon. It makes too much for them.
Yeah.
But
No, I'm not talking about Pokemon. I'm talking about Scarlet and Violet IRs at the time
oh yeah,
because the
yeah.
set wasn't finished. I don't know why he chose then to go for it. I guess when it's cheap because it's not finished yet. Uh, at the same time, I went for a trainer Galarian gallery set kind of
Mhm,
collecting thing.
mhm, mhm.
I did that because it's finished. I know they're there. I know the price of them roughly. They went up by like 3 times right now, but yeah, it's there. The price is there.
Yeah,
You know it's going to end there. You're not going to go any further. It's kind of cool.
sure, sure, sure,
Yeah.
sure. Nice
But
man.
anywho, yeah,
Back to
collecting,
Gundam.
collecting. Is good.
Yeah. Thanks so much for your time, man. As always, if you guys like the content, like and subscribe. Please, as always, comment if you want to see a particular kind of deck. Happy to review it. Happy to verse some of the other guys around. We'll try and do some more cookouts. We do have a nice store in Melbourne who wants to sponsor the channel a little bit. Spin down. Check them out. We'll do a proper ad for them at a later date. But for the time being, thanks so much for watching, and we'll catch you next time. Have a good one.